Sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Void, I may ask you to help me with some of your lore as we're going up, just because trying to catch up and like see what I want to implement from. What's the series that the Warforged come from?
Eberron.
Eberron? Yeah, just trying to implement that into the game as well. Wait, what the? Oh, I was like, what the heck is this? I put that there. All right. So, anybody want to give me a summary of what happened last time to y'all?
We made to Dragonspear Castle. We met up with Thorn, who used the power of light to help us enter the castle. And then we proceeded to go, I think it was east, and then heading like along the wall of the castle first, triggering every single trap, versing imps and hellhounds. And then as we made it to the top of the castle, like I'll just say the north end, that's where you guys encountered a mimic while I was just sitting in the courtyard. And then we triggered this, what would you call it? The big altar thing.
The sundial.
The sundial.
The puzzle.
Yeah, we did
I'll
the
put it back
puzzles
on
of,
the castle map so we can see.
yeah,
Oops, shit. That's not-
adding all the elements. What was it? It was like wind, fire, water, and earth.
Mhm.
And this warhammer was summoned that was infused with the power of the elements that Olgierd took as his offhand weapon. And then we entered, I want to say it's the mausoleum to the west, and we pretty much ended there with you asking what alignment we were, and the three of them being kind of scared, and I'm just like, meh.
Yep. That is a great summary, and I'm glad you mentioned that last part because I forgot about that. Yeah, so y'all had sort of explained this entire castle to this point to your, as you said, you found a number of different interesting rooms where y'all found little bits and pieces of information or old gear and treasure and things like that. Um, the most notable of which was, yes, the rusty warhammer that y'all found in the treasure room that was in a very secured lockbox that y'all then took to the sundial and placed it on there and were able to figure out that there's this puzzle with the different elements and, as you said, sort of restored this old magical weapon. Olgierd, did you say you were going to use that as your primary hand weapon, just so that I'm keeping track of it?
No, I always have my warhammer in my offhand.
Okay, so you're going to keep it in your offhand?
Is it +1 though? I think it's +1, isn't it?
No, it just allowed you to change your
Okay.
damage type to
Yeah.
what we discussed. Which, do you have notes on that from before?
Yep.
Because originally I think I said like fire, water, air, earth, but those aren't actual types. I think it was like fire, maybe it's fire, acid, ice, and like electric or something like that.
Yeah.
Cool. As long as you've got the
yeah,
notes,
I
just
was
let
gonna
me know
say,
when you're doing it.
yeah, if it was +1, I was gonna have it in my main hand for the best chance to hit, but I'll keep it offhand then if I don't get, you know.
Yep.
So it's
And
fire,
whenever you're
acid,
in,
lightning, and ice. Yeah.
I think that's right.
Alright, sick.
Whenever you're going into combat, like you're free to draw whichever weapon you want. Just make sure you let me know if
How
that's
I'm
going to be
doing
your
it.
primary hand weapon. Because if it's in combat and you're trying to switch hands, that does take an action.
Yep.
Cool. Let me see if I wrote it down. I did not. Okay, so as y'all said, you sort of enter into, let me put y'all back, enter this mausoleum. And y'all had noticed sort of in the different areas of the castle you've explored, you found sort of hellish creatures. And sorry, let me behind the curtain. My roll 20 is acting a bit weird.
Yucky.
Oh wait, y'all are on. Perfect. So y'all enter this mausoleum, and immediately you're all uncomfortable. Not to mention sweating a bit. It seems to be quite a bit warmer down here than you might expect. The room you enter is actually fairly well lit, as you sort of recognized earlier. It seems that there's at least been someone here semi recently. A lot of the candles and torches are lit and whatnot. Um, but in the room before you, you see what looks like may have been an old study or a library. It's got these arching ceilings that go up about 30 feet tall, and within them are several lines of bookshelves that are about 10 to 20 feet tall, depending where they are in the room. Some of them have fallen over. Some of these benches and different chairs and whatnot have broken, succumbed to age. But other than that, you note that there are 4 giant stone circles at each corner of the room. And from there, I'll let y'all take it.
These thingies?
Yep, in each corner.
Okay. Yeah.
Ugh, I hate how hot it is. I feel like I'm melting.
Oh. You don't want to take a whiff?
Sweltering.
I'm sweating.
No, old geared. You smell like old geared.
Hey, I've got our dragon noses.
Good enough to smell you across the room.
Thorn, you feel like you're at home or something?
Do you even sweat, Metal Man?
Cool.
Do you sweat?
Oh, he's just
I guess
booting
you
up.
don't drink water, no.
He's steam powered.
I was say, what kind of statues are these in the room?
What you got there, old geared?
I'm zoning out on this orb of confusion.
Void, can you remind me, where did you say the warforged come from? What was the name of the place?
Definitely not his daddy's balls.
Specifically, where my warforged is from, or all warforged?
I think, didn't you say they come from like a different realm?
Yeah, Eberron is its own little realm, isn't it? From what?
Okay. And where is yours specifically from? Is it a place in Eberron?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy notes I have in the town.
The mechanic Raul from the hit game Fallout New Vegas built him in the garage.
Yeah, that. So I was born in Coravine, which is the continent. Um, and then I don't know what the state equivalent in D&D is. I just put the state where I was born in the whatever that equivalent is of Thrain.
Got it. Sorry, I keep asking this. What was... You said it's Airborne, right? Was the name of the realm?
Yes, Erebon or Airborne.
Airborne. Okay.
Yeah, we were just debating, speaking of air, we were just debating before you guys joined if you could fart, you robot.
Well,
I mean, you
I think
don't
it
eat
could.
food.
Like,
You want
it's
it
like
past
exhaust.
gas, right?
It's like exhaust from a car.
Got a little pipe.
Is it like CO2 if you're trapped in a closed room with it? Do you die?
Methane poisoning.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've got a rough outline of how I want to implement this. Thorn, give me a insight check. Everybody's in roll 20, right? For some reason, it's not showing me anyone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
the
we're
3 of
all here.
these goobers.
Can y'all do a roll just to make sure it's not an issue on my side?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a backflip.
Okay, perfect.
13. I don't think that makes it, does it?
Oh,
I
you
hopefully
should-
don't break my neck.
Thorn did 11,999, 997 damage to himself. He immediately dies.
He
Insight
rolls
is tight.
self-destruct.
I don't know why I'm not seeing y'all in here, but as long as y'all can do rolls and stuff, we're good to go. Thorn, can you give me an insight check?
I would love to give you a nice detail or a nice you know what I'm saying.
Come on, Void, wake up.
What's your sleep schedule, Roydster? None? Rolling 1.
Did I do that wrong?
Yeah,
Wait,
you
what?
did it.
Yeah, I
You
think
just
so.
did rolling 1 and then you did space. So it'd be
Oh, yeah,
slash
just did.
R 1 and then like no space, just 1d20 plus 6. All no space. No space, remember? Yeah. So it'd be like this. But you'd put the slash R in front of it.
Are you playing from your bed, Void?
No, I'm just waking
Okay.
up though.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Okay, 9.
Man.
From the visions that sent you here, you recognize sort of this scene that's out in front of you with the sort of disheveled bookcases, and you're feeling a sort of let's call it like a lead that's sort of drawing you in the direction of one of these bookshelves lined over here.
Do I know which one it is?
Yeah, just one of these bookshelves over here.
Follow your
I'll say
nose.
it's probably like one of these 4 at the end.
Is anybody else? Are you like pinging that in the map? Because I don't see your little thingy. If you are,
He said
Oh, you
these
know what?
4 right here. I'm pinging it.
Do you see it now?
yeah, I can see you. Yep.
I think it's because I was on the GM layer.
Yeah, I was joking. I didn't see either. I was just fucking with him.
Okay. As you approach those different tall bookshelves, you see that many of these are actually made of stone rather than some of the sort of decrepit wooden ones around you. And you see a variety of different plaques sort of inscribed at the top of each bookcase. But I don't believe you can read Dwarven, correct?
Negative.
Okay. Then you can't make out what they say, but you recognize that they're at least similar to some of the other plaques and symbols that you've seen while exploring the castle.
Doesn't our good old friend Olgierd speak Dwarven?
Huh? I said that out loud. Yep. Yep.
What do you make of these symbols?
Oh, these plaques.
Whole year you gotta squat down and read again.
Yeah, dwarf level. Pop a squat and read away.
You read like me on the toilet.
Hey. Dwarven writing is that freaking belt height every time.
Olgerd, as you go over there
Are the
and
bookshelf shorts good?
you start to scale over the bookshelves, you see that they're sort of grouped into a couple different categories. One is sort of the theory of planar travel. Another one is the influence of different elements. Another one talks about the uh, interplanar influence on physical worlds. A bunch of very heady topics that probably don't make much sense to you. All of them seemingly having to do with planes or realms or sort of dimensional travel.
It's a bunch of dwarven books talking about like different dimensions and planes of existence and stuff. The one that did catch my eye the most, though, was the one about interplanar happenings having an effect on our world. I wonder if that has anything on why dragon fellas are getting sick.
Be old geared could be. Is there anything else on there besides interplanar dimensional drift?
There was one talking about elements.
About elements.
Yeah, like the things we had to do to get in here. And this thingy. I'm holding the thingy with the elemental hammer. But it had a really badass title. Wait, let me see. The Warhammer of the Inner Planes. The name just came to me. I don't know. So I guess this is some kind of aviation type library, because of planes, right? But wish we had a bard.
Is
So
this
what do
just
you guys think?
a desk
Everyone?
back here?
Yes, there's this sort of. Have you all seen? I think it's pictures of like what monks used to write on and stuff, where it's like an angled stone desk,
Oh yeah.
where it's essentially where they would have been like writing on parchments and scrolls and things like that. It's
Is there
essentially set in the middle of the room.
But it's hella short too, so.
Hmm.
is there any like leftover notes or anything recent on there?
Indeed there is. Um, there's in fact a sort of large um, volume of parchment that's pulled together by a series of brass rings, open to a specific page sort of in the middle of the text. But similar to many of the other symbols in the room, you can't read any of it.
All right, very funny.
Can anyone
Makes
here
room.
read?
I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Unfortunately, it's old geared.
Alrighty, let me see what's on here. What do I see?
Oh my god, I see as much exhaust coming out of Thorn as coming out of Olgierd's ears.
Olgierd, the page you're turned to has
Mhm.
suffered to time, and essentially there's nothing legible on the current page you're looking at.
Let's see here. I think I've been reading too much today, guys. I can't make this shit out.
This
Nah,
is just,
it's old and illegible.
what- unfortunate. What's
Fortunate. Oh, whew. Yeah. Fuck this.
here? Let's try
You're
cleaning it
illiterate?
a little.
Okay, you can try your hand at it. Oops, it's ripping. Oh,
Nah.
kidding. Here you go. Yeah.
And Thorn doesn't recognize any symbols or anything.
I don't speak dwarf.
It's all dwarf. There's no other language.
He speaks
Thorn,
iOS 8.
give me a religion check with advantage.
It's like you know all my worst rolls, which makes no sense because I'm a fucking cleric.
So you're cleric, so religion really should be one of your strong suits.
Well, it said pick religion, insight, or arcana, and I picked insight or whatever it was.
Amazing void.
Insight's always good too.
He can see in.
Those are all wisdom abilities as well, right? So at least you've got a decent wisdom score, I assume.
I thought insight had to do with surgery.
Maybe brain surgery for you, old geared.
They can do that? Can they add more brain?
I think they'll take it out and see what's got you ticking.
Take it out, just put anything else in there.
Okay, a 16. Thorn, while you're sort of scanning the text in front of you, a book seemingly falls out from all the commotion y'all are making and splays out on the floor in front of you.
Is this book also in Dwarven?
It is.
Olgierd, get your badass over here.
Oh, what's so special about this
Well,
one you just threw on the ground?
All right, so on the page you're looking at specifically right now, Olgierd,
Yeah.
in Dwarven, it's speaking to the Greater Plains, and specifically it's mentioning the realm of Axis, or the plane of Axis, which is known for its lawful neutral alignment. That's what it's most associated with. And it's speaking to some theories about how this realm known as Erebron might have been unduly influenced by this plane. Just theories, but it's written out in a bunch of, again, heady text that's somewhat difficult for you to understand.
I'm really having to rack my head from this one. But it seems like Seems like there's this lawful neutral land they theorize it might be being influenced by the planes. I don't know this play. I'll try to sound it out from dwarven letters though. The Erebron. I don't know. Does that mean anything to you guys? Erebron, airborne. I don't know. I still think this might be about flying.
Oh, it's Eberron. Sorry, that's my bad.
Eberron.
That's easy
That's
to
my
say as well.
home realm.
Yeah, maybe I said it wrong, but he's like, you mean, yeah. That's where
Eberron?
you're from? Yeah.
I know that place. That's where I'm originally from.
Whoa. Echo in Eberron.
You might be influenced by the planes. Do you feel any different?
I can fly.
Oh, yeah.
Of all of our characters, Thorn is in fact the only one who has flown so far.
I just look
God.
behind Thorns, try and look for the wings on his ass.
Yeah, what do you think? You think your home world is influenced by interplanar activity?
Maybe. I'm a
Wow,
little,
don't give away the plot, Thorn.
Yo, I don't know. Did you
mean-
bots get sick? You got any sick family like old Dragon Head over there?
Yes.
Yes.
Ditto.
Yes.
No, they get rusted.
Rusty ass old man over here. Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what does
Thorn,
this
it
mean?
seems now that you've heard this piece of information, you guess this is at least in part what your god was sent here to do, but you can't help but feel like there's still something missing, something that's left to be done.
Are we able to search around more?
Sure. What would y'all like to investigate?
I wanted
I'm
to look
wondering
at these.
Since I walked in, I was looking at the statues. What are they exactly?
I'll start with Squeebs looking. You're at the portal in the sort of north part of the room.
No.
Above this portal here, you recognize a symbol that you had seen out in the courtyard, one of a flame.
Fire.
And then Olgierd, above the statues, and to either side of the statues, you see these giant like marble archways, but they seem to be filled with stone. Above the heads of the two statues, there's a plaque in bronze that has something written out on it.
Huh.
Would you like
Guess
to
I'm
read it?
reading. Yeah.
Okay, let me hold for this. In Dwarven, you see something written out that says, "You'll find me where paths collide. Some may walk, others will ride. A central point where trade is flowing. Some will be coming, others going." And then, as you sort of read that in your mind, you see a bunch of magical dwarven text appear, some on the left archway and some on the right archway.
Oh shit. Are they dwarves or are they metal men like Thorn over here?
The statues in front of you,
Yeah.
from what you can tell, I mean, they stand about 20 feet tall.
Oh shit.
But given sort of the build of them, you can see that they're a bit sort of almost like stubby despite their height. These seem to be massive depictions of dwarves in heavy mail.
Got it. Okay. If they were robots, I was gonna ask if he knew anything about who the hell they were. I'm gonna start checking out the magic letters on the archway. Well, at first I'm gonna be like, "Do you guys see these? These new words?"
Do we see these? new words.
You'll see a bunch of symbols. Again, they're in Dwarven, so you'll have to rely on Olgierd to essentially point them out to you. But essentially, what you see are a bunch of letters. On the left-hand side, you see
I'm gonna
D.
start reading out loud. So
And here, I'm gonna put it in chat so that y'all can figure this out. DOOCS. And then on the right-hand side, you see ARRS.
All right, fellas, let me translate these letters to their common language equivalent.
Actually, shoot, I messed that up. It's DOO. There's 5 on each side. S-A-R-S.
Duke SARS.
SARS.
Yeah, I hope there's no shortage of paper around here. Or even just if I write it in dust, I'm like, hey, I have these letters. You think we need to unscramble them?
Maybe. Can't you just read it?
How would you pronounce this, huh? Dukes SARS. And they're magic. What do you mean? Look at them on the wall. They ain't normal letters. Look at those.
Is there a space between them?
One's left wall, one's right wall.
I'm typing out the riddle as well if you'll need to reference back.
Scooby-Doo.
Duke SARS.
Yeah, all I had to do is read this little poem. I'll read
Are
it back to
the
you.
letters in a different alphabet, or is it still like common?
This is me translating them to their common equivalent, letter by letter.
Yeah.
Y'all can just tell me sort of which letters, because if you could tell, this is just an unjumbling puzzle. Just tell me whichever direction you want to put them in, and we'll go from there.
So we can move letters from the right side to the left side? Or do we have to put them all together?
They're essentially they're like little tablets that have appeared, and you can slot them out on either side you like.
Oh, okay.
And before y'all change too much, let me tell you, because they're essentially just going to glow to indicate whether they're in the right spot as well.
Cross doors.
So
just
the first S is glowing, but that is the only one that is glowing so far.
Okay. I'm just wild shot in the dark here.
Sorry, messed that up. First and last S, actually, are both glowing.
Oh, the S's are?
Not the second one. So the first letter on the right side is not. It's just the last one on both sides.
Got it, okay. So the poem that I read in the middle to get these to appear said, you'll find me where the paths collide. Some may walk, others will ride.
No, I think it was the S.
Other way around. Yeah, it's the end of each of the ones.
Yeah, so it's like spaces S, and then the next one is fine.
Spaces S, yeah.
Central point where trade is flowing. Some will be coming, others going.
What did Thorn say?
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. First thing that pops into my head. The last word is 5 letters. Could I try to just make the last word docs? Or no, we don't have a K in there. Okay, because I was thinking of trade.
Well, it's 5 and 5,
dots.
right?
5 and 5.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have a K, so it's not docs. Bummer. Thought I was onto it.
SARS. Yeah, I guess we just start moving letters. Let's try D for the first one.
So what if we just went hella cheese and we just moved
These,
D slot by slot until D started glowing, so on and so forth?
are you saying to move the D in the first one, or because D
Yeah.
is already in the first slot?
Oh, all right. So C.
C in slot 1, you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. You swap the C and the D, and the C starts glowing,
Hell
see.
yeah.
but the D is not.
Huh?
I'm thinking if the O's aren't working behind
Oh,
the C.
also,
Oh, I get it.
sorry. This is tricky for me to sort of keep track of. The second O is also glowing, so it's C blank O blank S blank 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 S.
I move Olgierd aside. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
C
Go
blank
on.
O.
No, it's C Blanca.
Oh, C blanco? Okay.
Blanco.
If you want to give a full guess, you're welcome to. You don't have to say where everything goes.
Is it Crossroads?
As you move the pieces to spell out crossroads, one after another, you see the different stones glow until eventually crossroads is written out in the dwarven symbols, and a bright glow fills the room. And sort of once that glow dissipates, the two arches you saw on either side of the statue are no longer filled with stone, and you can see light coming from the next room.
Oh, another
Just
room.
wanted to
With
point out I
friends.
said cross doors.
Thank you for
Yeah. I was like, is he right? And then I was like looking through the letters. I'm like, oh wait, no.
Words
Well, that
with
still should
friends
have given us cross.
is playing.
When did you say cross doors?
He said
That
right
was
at
the
the
first
start.
word I said.
Oh, well, sorry, I just didn't hear you say it then.
Speak up,
Cross
robot.
doors. Hey, I'm glad we got one smart fellow here. Everyone else is just a fart smeller.
I'm
Let
gonna,
me start revealing some.
Olgierd is starting to spell out cosine.
gonna turn up the volume dial on Thorn.
He starts doing some high level.
Am I quiet?
I'm just saying, just to make sure everyone hears you.
You're just soft spoken.
I think it's just we were all talking at the same time, so it was hard to catch everyone.
Cross.
So say I can turn my mic up if I need to.
You're good. I'll let you know if I
Some more
can.
in my ears.
Well, I guess it's hard to let you know if I can't hear you. But
I can't hear you. What?
Any second that I'm not hearing Void, just know I'm not hearing Void.
How about now?
would y'all
Not
like
hearing
to
him right
explore anything else in this room, or y'all gonna go ahead and move on?
Do we bring the book with us?
Yes, the one that fell.
What about the symbols over here still? Do you think we have to do another bring fire to tablet, bring water to?
Should we just keep a note of like maybe the pattern to know that it was like fire up top right, and then
Or the other ones?
I'll just go ahead and say, as you explore the rooms, you see the various different symbols that represent the inner planes that you saw outside: fire, water, earth, and air. Though there doesn't seem to be any sort of way to interact with them at the moment.
Alright, let's go into this room and get Saw stuck where the door closes behind us and Olgierd gets bisected.
Hey, why don't we use the metal man as a door wedge in case it tries to close?
Oh, he's already in.
All right. As y'all enter this central room of the mausoleum, you can see that the long room is lined with pillars about every 10, 15 feet that seem to stretch almost up into an endless darkness above you. On the ground, you see various candelabras sort of spaced out between these different archways in the room. There's archways on either side. As you make your way further into the room, you see at least two for now. It's somewhat dim lit further in, but you think you can make out another two archways past that.
You said
Guys,
there's
I think I can
candelabras?
see more pillars.
Do they have lit candles on them?
Yeah, everything's lit in
Okay.
here. It's just the room is so massive that you can't make
The
it.
candlelight doesn't go far.
I cast light 12 million times.
Woo! It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Maybe make all the pillars glow at least.
Make all gear glow again.
Okay,
And I just go
before y'all
streaking
proceed
down
too
the hall.
far, are y'all looking towards any of the archways? How are you proceeding, sort of through this massive room?
I'm just looking
I
at
was
the wall
looking at the
as
I'm
I was
looking up
walking.
at the abyss.
back of Squeeb's head.
Okay. You're saying you were looking at them as you were passing?
I'm looking up at the dark abyss ceiling.
I'm looking at the back of Squeeb's head.
I was just looking at the one side of the wall as I was walking forward.
Oh,
Okay. There's a variety of different murals painted along the different walls, painting scenes that you really have no context for what is being shown. And above each of the archways are sort of written in, like where the keystone would be, are massive dwarven letters writing out something. As y'all also proceed through the room, it seems to get hotter and hotter, and each of you become increasingly more uncomfortable.
I feel like we're walking into the pits of hell.
Ugh.
What are the big ass letters on the archways telling me?
Do you want to look at one in particular?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all like, give me a second, guys. And I'll back here, and then I'll walk down and look one at each end, one at a time, as if you're walking down the hall.
Okay, which one? Just click which one you want to start with.
First one at the very entrance.
Well, the art. So these are the
Oh, it's these
archways.
archways. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're on the
these guys.
sides. Okay,
They're on
I'll
the
start
sides
on
of
the
the room.
left side.
Okay,
Olgierd,
on
why are
the
you trying to
left
read a
side,
statue?
you see written above the archway into the stone is written the word Elysium.
It's just the vowels. I think this is a school.
What's it say, Olgierd?
Elysium.
Elysium.
Yeah.
That word sounds familiar.
Oh shit! Is there a dwarven dictionary in the other room? I need to know what the fuck that
Um,
means.
Sony, do you want to think about why you might have heard that before?
Yeah, because I'm saying IRL. I feel like I've heard the word before, but yeah,
Let me go find a dwarven dictionary.
Okay,
guys.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
As a character in the realm of D&D, why don't you give me a Arcana check then?
sure.
You hear the gears turning. They're grinding.
I've never heard that word before.
Yeah. Elysium, you're pretty sure that's a bar in the hometown you were from.
Nice.
You're surprised to see it referenced
I
here
kn-
in this old castle. You figure Elysium must have been around a long time. You're duly impressed by the bar from your hometown.
Out of character. I know that from Hades. It's like a plane in Hades.
I was gonna say, if it's a bar, I mean, dwarves like to drink. Maybe this is all the bars they've been to. Let's keep reading. Go to the next
It's
one, left
listing
side.
all the bars they've been into.
Go next one, left side.
Still on left side,
Yeah.
towards the middle. Above that one
Mhm.
is written. Sorry, I'm trying to think through this. Okay. Sorry, had to figure out the order's kind of weird. On that side,
Mhm.
you see above it written Nirvana.
Nirvana. Oh.
I
Nirvana.
choose that one.
That's like a band or something, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, boy, it just starts playing music. Alrighty, sticking with the whole left is righty thing. I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna be like, alright, fellas, we got Elysium, Nirvana. Hey, maybe these opened up to a bunch of portals. a bunch of bars we can teleport to. That's how there's always dwarves drinking everywhere you go. Went to a little flint and steel like Minecraft portal.
I fucked this up when I made this map because I forgot to add 2 onto here. So, spoilers, there's supposed to be 8 of these. We are going to say behind you there was where these 2 statues are. Let's just say there's also a portal, or excuse me. Oh, well, that spoiled that. Damn, because this is in a different program, so I can't copy stuff over. There's essentially a large pedestal here with some stairs leading up to it. And on the floor, written out in marble in front of it, is written out Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that seem familiar?
Do you want to do an Arcana check on that?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
9. Woo!
You've been in many a maelstrom yourself as a fighter. This is sort of what you were raised as when they call it almost like a mosh pit in a battle. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
into the maelstrom. Yeah, I got that. Like, yeah, it's when there's a bunch of melee fighters just kind of doing a free for all in the middle of the battle.
Hell yeah. Hey guys, I think we go here if we want to die.
Great. I get sucked in.
Alrighty. So we got. Hopefully they don't have any repeating first letters because I'm gonna start tagging them by the first letter. Let's see. Alright here.
Some of them do, unfortunately.
Oh shit.
Got Elysium. We got Nirvana.
If you write out like the first 4 letters, it'll be fine.
Jeez, that won't even let me draw right now.
There just happens to be 2 that both start with ABB.
Hey, baby.
Maelstrom. Elysium.
What's the next one?
Nirvana.
Are you looking at this one now? Or do you want to
Yeah.
proceed further into the room?
Should we just comb around clockwise?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll comb around clockwise.
This one is labeled Abyss.
Abyss. Oh shit.
I want to go in that one.
This one's ABY.
This one.
Alrighty, I'm reading, fellas. Bear with me.
This one, this is the ABB. It's labeled Abaddon.
Alrighty, we got ABB and ABY.
Thorn, can you give me a religion check for that one?
Sure thing, boss.
Oof. You recognize the names of Abaddon and Abyss in particular from your religious text, but you can't place a finger on why you would like what association they have with them.
Flab it.
These people don't know I never learned how to read. I'm just making shit up right now.
It's these ones down here that are Abyss
Oh, okay.
and Abaddon,
What other ones you got?
like Elise. That's all y'all can see for now. Would y'all like to proceed further into the room?
Wait, so this side's with Elysium and Nirvana, and this one's Abyss and Abaddon?
Yep.
Oh, so it's like heaven and hell on this side, right?
certainly, well, without knowing anything about the different realms, you could guess at that. There seems to be some sort of pattern emerging.
Hmm. I don't know what maelstrom
I think
is.
that's here. You know how many fights I've been in here?
At least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all want to go in any of these rooms in particular?
Oh, we can go in the rooms?
Yeah, sorry, I was like, maybe I should have revealed like the first block of all these
I
rooms
don't
to
know.
indicate that these are places.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to go into any of those abyss ones.
Oh, it's these archways here?
Yeah, I think these ones
Okay.
are probably more safer.
Where do you want to go? Oh my god, is that a toilet?
But this is essentially what you see where Maelstrom is. It's just essentially another room. Um, this one's just broken off in its own room, dedicated to sort of this stairwell up to a giant circular platform.
Hmm. Noted.
Oh, that one glitched out.
Are these pillars in the corner over here?
They are, yeah.
No writing on any of them?
Nope.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh, Thorn
I think
just
they hold the
disappeared.
roof up.
So it's a you said it's a circular stairwell?
No, so it's like this. This is sort of like some stairs going up to this large circular platform.
I think you're in the GM layer again.
We can't see your
Oh my
cursor.
god. Yeah, that sucks. These are the stairs
Okay.
going up to sort of this large circular platform.
You should walk it, robot of God.
I'm going towards the light. Oh.
You step out on these sort of concentric rings, but nothing seems to happen.
Is there anything in the middle of the platform when we get to the top?
For some reason, that's glitching. It's supposed to be solid marble.
Try
Oh.
looking down.
Looking up there. Here, I'll show you another one to show you what it's supposed to look like.
I'm laying down on the floor, thinking about life.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, it's flat on this side. I picked the worst one to show y'all first. It's supposed to be stairs and then a big circle platform.
Try running all the way around the circle.
Is there anything in the
Happy to say
corners?
that y'all go ahead and explore
Do
all of
these
these.
are these pillars? Do they have any meaning?
I already asked
Nope.
that.
Oh, you did.
There doesn't seem to be anything written on the pillars. The only thing you can notice again are a couple sort of torn banners along the wall, as well as a couple murals. In this one, we're in Elysium, right? In this room, you can see a couple different scenes of nature, um, sort of painted along the wall, as well as a couple figures that look almost elvish in appearance, but many of them have sort of different features. Some of them have antlers coming out of their head. Others have scales that look almost as if they're made from like leaves or branches.
Any wolf boys?
I like this.
No wolf boys to be seen anywhere. But much of the mural is damaged, so it's hard to make out too much more than that.
Of course you like it, flower sniffer.
Alright, well, if there's nothing in here besides the murals, can you make anything out from the murals, old Geared?
Wait. I'm thinking if we see plants and shit in here. What if this is the room for the element of earth? Let's check the other ones out. Maybe we activate them with elements like everything else.
That's good
Well.
thinking.
I'm good. So what y'all can't, there's like maps, part of the map that you can't see just because you're not far enough in, but as y'all get closer to those gates, you would be able to see a bit further into the room.
Damn, this thing's deeper than... I think I'll stop there. Okay.
In this room?
Yeah. You planted grass, as Mr. Krabs would say.
Okay, and then, Hong, if you wouldn't mind writing this. Well, I'll let y'all explore here. There's another portal here. I'm just gonna put like an X here for now,
Gotcha.
just because. Oh, not text.
Did you put it down?
Dude, my roll 20 is acting something fierce today. Oh my god.
Bugging. Hey, yesterday when I got home, my internet just entirely shut down my whole neighborhood.
Oh, okay, the power line.
That will do it. Yeah. Okay. The room y'all are in now. You're in the one that was labeled Nirvana, right?
Chicken now. That one.
Yep. In this room, you make out several scenes of what seems to be sort of almost a sort of like mist and cloud uh, filled scene,
Did somebody say
um,
air element?
of which there seem to be several individuals dressed in robes interacting with one another.
Wait, so there's actual people here, or they just...
This
Part
is
of the
in
murals
the
on the
mural.
walls. Yeah.
They look like monks or
Look,
something.
they're trying to dress like the clouds.
Something.
Shit. Okay. I guess Nirvana's a funky place. Guess they wear robes there.
You said there's something further past this stairs? Or no?
No,
There's
that is
further
the end
down
of the
the
map.
hall. There's another thing here, kind of
Yeah,
like
sorry. I hadn't revealed this full part of the room yet, so before y'all went back into the last room, wanted to give y'all a sense of like the rest of the room you're in.
the
Oh,
opposite of Maelstrom. You want to just stay on this left-hand side and see what we see on this?
sure.
No, I want to
Archway.
go
What's-
into Abaddon.
What's this one called?
Above this one in Dwarven, you see written out heaven.
Oh,
Whoa.
that one sounds nice.
Hell yeah. H for hell yeah. Or heaven, I guess. I don't know.
What about this one? I'm assuming this one's hell.
This one in the middle first, or this other side?
This one.
Okay. As y'all walk past this one in the middle,
Uh-huh.
Thorn, you feel a sort of magnetism towards this portal in the middle, which is so
Oh.
unfortunate that I did not put this one on the map.
Someone with a fucking... Someone got a fucking magnet, huh? What does this magnet say?
How do I erase this?
It's wiping his memory. Get him away from the magnet.
Olgierd, as you walk up to Thorn, as he's sort of just standing blank-eyed in front of this portal, you see that written on the marble in front of the stairs up to the platform, it says Axis,
Axis.
which, if you
Axis
recall,
powers.
was mentioned in the book that you saw earlier as a potential place that's holding some undue influence over the world of Eberron.
Oh, yeah. You got the little dimension that's making your people rusty dusty, huh? Is that what the L axis place is, huh? When I say axis, does it send a shiver down your spine if you even have one in there?
I don't have a spine.
You do?
Spineless bastard.
Indeed,
Yeah,
it does seem to elicit some sort of response in you, Thorn, as if it's calling you up to the top of the platform.
I wouldn't say he's spineless. I'd call him an invertebrate at that rate. Call him spineless, he might remove yours.
I'm on top of the portal.
Oh, someone's eager. I'm taking a step
Okay.
back. Bro.
As you step to the top of the portal, each step forward you take as you move towards the center of it, you feel as if there's static building within your body, and you begin to see sparks sort of fly off your body towards the
Fuck,
portal.
another step back.
In the
I'm gonna
direction
walk
you're
over towards
stepping,
Olgierd and
No.
zap him.
in the direction you're stepping, you continue to feel more and more heat, and you become more and more uncomfortable as you step towards that final gate.
As if I wasn't already panting and sweating.
Um, let's see. Thorn, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Roll electrical damage.
Roll your survivability counter. See if you live.
Constitution saving throw.
Hey, Olgierd, what's this one right here? Well, Thorn's blowing up.
Zzz. Oh yeah, that one is
22. With
think
a
I did that right.
22, you gain enough clarity for a moment to sort of tell that something is calling you to this platform. But with high enough of a roll, you can tell that it's your god that led you here, and there's something that he wants to happen, and you only need to take a few more steps onto the platform. Whether or not you
Okay.
want to is your own decision.
Let's go all the way in.
Okay, as you set foot at the middle of the pedestal, somehow indoors here in the middle of a mausoleum, a bolt of lightning strikes through you. And first, as sort of this lightning strikes you and booms through the room, a massive amount of light is created, and everybody is going to be blinded for a moment.
My eyes.
permanent.
For just a moment, while everyone else is blinded, Thorn is not blinded. And for a moment, looking down at the center of this portal, you swear you can make out the hometown that you came from. And then I'm going to need you to take. Do you resist lightning damage?
I do not believe so.
You take 4 points of lightning damage. But as you feel that lightning damage surge through you, it starts from the base of your feet where you're standing on the portal and sort of surges up through your body until you feel a tingling on your finger where you look down and now a ring rests, sort of sparking on your finger. And for now on, you have, I haven't named this ring yet, but any of your electric or what would it be, lightning damage spells
Lightning or
either
thunder,
have
I have.
lightning or thunder spells have a +2 to hit if it's an attack spell, or if it's a saving throw that an opponent needs to make, you can add 1 to the saving throw that they need to make. I'll work on the name, but you now have this ring resting on your finger, seemingly fused to your metal armor.
Well, that lightning killed me, so.
I don't think the
4
full
damage?
damage kills you.
Yeah, I only had 3 HP.
Wait, did you really?
No, I'm just fucking around.
I was like, I don't remember if y'all, because y'all were in a bunch of fights last time.
I thought
was
we had
like,
a
I
short
actually
rest
don't
too.
remember.
Yeah,
Well, we had
did.
one. Are you talking about the first one we did, or is it a short rest between sessions?
I thought we
I
had
think
a
y'all short rested between sessions.
Yeah.
And y'all
I didn't
decided
do
to.
anything about that.
Unless Olgierd got hit with the old freaking mimic and still is freaking dying.
All right.
Pro tip:
I'm
mimics
gonna.
don't make good lovers.
I don't know. They got some long tongues. I'm
Should've
gonna
turned
move y'all a
around.
little bit to keep y'all away from something. Obviously that was extremely loud and blinding, but finally once that sort of light leaves the room, y'all can see Thorn still standing, still sparking a bit, but much less so than he was before, atop this portal. And once your eyes start to adjust to the room, you realize that there actually seems to be quite a bit of light coming from this corner of the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you lived! High five! Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Hey, why is
In the
this shit
archway.
glowing?
Before y'all have a chance to sort of catch up with Thorn and see anything, in this archway, you see a familiar shade standing out at attention in the middle of the archway. It's weapon drawn, but it's just standing there for the moment.
Goarulskul. Sideways? Oh, no, he's fixed.
Sideways.
He's
Hey,
he's 2-dimensional, so you can't see him until he faces you.
turns around. Hey, this is the ass beater, huh?
Yeah.
He stands there solemnly and silently.
Is this the real one, or is this the will-o-wisp version?
What would happen if I'll figure it out real quick.
You'll
I'm
find
gonna
out.
I'm gonna stand in front of him and reach out for a handshake and see what happens.
Immediately he draws his weapon as if ready to attack.
I'm going to step back where I was prior.
He lowers back his weapon.
What does this one read?
Yeah, let me see if I can see
ab-
above his head.
Above that archway, you read something that says the 9 hells.
Oh God.
And behind that archway, in the room, where it's sort of emanating an unusual heat, and y'all feel entirely uncomfortable the closer and closer y'all have been getting to it, you see that this isn't just a stone platform, but a series of rings are spinning around a central ring that has a reddish glow coming from it, and is what seems to be emanating the heat, as well as the sort of the uncomfortable feeling you're getting in the room.
Well,
Good.
guys, let's go back to heaven.
Yeah. Fuck.
You don't want to speak with your good pal?
That's the 9 hells. Yeah, you try to convince him to stand down, bro, because all I did was make him want to step up. And I don't have enough ribs left intact to go to toe-to-toe with someone like him.
What happens when I step to Goarulskul?
Toe to claw with you guys?
Are you just standing in front of him?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to react.
What
You
happens
guys
if
wear
I try to
shoes?
go around him?
He draws his weapon and swings it at you. What's your AC?
15.
Just say high enough.
That hits. Do you want to enter combat or no?
Uh,
Also, I didn't mean for y'all to see that, but you did.
You
what?
I didn't see anything, so don't worry about it.
Squeeb takes 7 points of damage.
Ouchie. Did we short rest or did we not?
I thought we short rested.
So we
No,
roll
dude,
hit
I
die
think-
on a short rest, right?
I think some of y'all didn't use hit die because y'all are in a relatively good situation. I can't remember who that was. It might have been
I think
Thesera.
the last time we healed was after the goblin fight in the armory.
That's the last time I did.
Goblin fight. You
The
mean the
imp fight?
imps?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think y'all definitely short rested at some point.
Yeah, that was when we did it. We short rested after the fight in the corner of the imp
Yeah,
thing.
'Cause y'all almost died there. I don't think. I think the mimic may have done a little bit of damage to one of you. I don't think it ended up doing too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sucked down
Oh,
on
shit,
Hog's
all set.
hand.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I forgot my lunch has been sitting out for like the last 45 minutes. Need to go grab that.
Luncheon.
Bro, I remember I got home from work yesterday and I was like, hey, I'm gonna have some 12-hour shifts. I'm gonna be trying to save some money. Gotta eat at home. I open my fridge. The only thing I got is half a half gallon of milk and a carton of eggs.
So a quarter gallon?
Yeah, well, it was a half gallon. It was half empty.
Yeah, so a
Or
quarter
half
gallon.
full.
Yeah.
I think we should enter combat. He's calling us sissies.
He didn't say shit.
Yeah, he said enter combat, you sissies.
What? Did he DM you that or something? Or what are you talking
No,
about?
it's in D&D chat. You ding dong.
Oh, Muffin Man. Fucking cowards. Alright,
We
alright.
gotta beat him.
We're gonna camp up on a short rest right in front of him. And then when I get all my maneuvers and second winds and action surges back, then we're gonna talk.
Alright, old Geared, step to him. Hit him with the lightning attack.
Yeah. Hey, wait a
All
minute.
right.
You see like a ghosty ghost? I wonder if I could turn my hammer into a slammer that would do ghost damage. Wait, ghosts ignore physical, right?
Yeah.
We know that for sure, so I might as well try an element. Fuck.
Is he just an apparition?
The figure in front of you?
Yeah.
Indeed, he seems to be somewhat spectral.
Is it Goarulskul or is it just a guy specter?
Just a
It
guy.
is.
A specter deflector.
It is in the same image of the specter y'all saw before at the old battlegrounds.
The specter deflector. It'll keep people out of your door. It costs more than a lock, but it's a little more effective too.
Alright, let's go. I kind of want to go see the heavens before we go to hell.
Bruh, I'm gonna freaking get sent there after this guy beats my ass. What do you mean? You want to walk across the room?
Sure.
Fine. Fine by me.
The spirit doesn't seem to follow you. It remains
I would
rooted
hope
in the
not.
middle of the
Beat my
archway.
ass.
You should
Just
just
like
tell
a
him his
guard.
shoes untied. You should just tell him his shoes untied and then fucking walk through them when he looks down. Roll nat 20 deception on that shit and it'll work. Promise.
On the murals in that room, you see the depiction of several winged creatures with circles of light above their head, as well as a large empty throne along the back wall.
Large empty throne. Time to go sit down.
Oh, sorry, in the mural. They're like of
Oh.
the central mural.
Go rub your butt on it.
There anything in heaven though?
Nope, that's it.
Well, this sucks.
Oh, no road of gold. I'm out of here.
I don't know.
As y'all begin walking back across the hall, you hear sort of a swirling occurring, and then several steps sort of echoing off the marble from the room in the Nine Hells.
Let's go in.
Let's do it.
He's still guarding the room.
So,
Hey, your
from
shoes
behind-
untied.
From behind the spirit in front of you, you see a large red dragonborn
Uh-oh.
with two hellhounds on either side of him, having stepped out of the sort of red circular gate and begin stepping down the stairs.
Goarulskul behind you.
And he looks to you all and says, My, it seems we have guests.
hi.
What's Goarulskul doing?
He's just standing in the archway.
Is he looking at them or does he turn to us?
Holy
what he just
crap!
I was just expanding it so y'all can see it.
He expanded 50 times his size that day and stomped on us.
We're just passing by.
It's Godzilla!
Hey, Platinum Chin, you should go give that ghost a hug.
Hey, Smooth Brain, you should go convince Goarulskul to help us
He's your friend.
get to it.
Yeah, he's your homie. What am I?
Yeah, but you were there.
Silence, fools, he says.
Huh? I'm not a fool.
What are you doing in this place?
He was talking to me. Go ahead, bud. We're saving your parents. Go ahead and speak up. You're
Yeah.
kind. You're kind. Totally not being judgmental.
Quiet,
right
Smooth
now.
Skin. Anyways. We're here to save the Dragonborn and Dragon Spear from the pestilence and curse you put on them from the Nine Hells.
Save, you say?
Yeah.
What is there to save them from? We seek the
Disease.
dominance of all the Dragontide, all of Dragonkind.
Disease that has ridden at least half of the Dragonborn.
You should see his mom.
You should see Olgierd.
He thinks to himself a moment and starts muttering something about, So perhaps there's a emphasis of the planes that's resulting due to the imbalance of. He's just sort of speaking this mumbo to you.
Can we hear him or no? Oh, we can hear him? Yeah.
He
Yeah,
seems
you
to be
must have
mostly
read all those
muttering to
books,
himself.
mister.
What are you mumboing and jumboing over there?
It concerns you not. Um,
I'd say
you say
not.
you've come here to save the folks. I've told you they are already being saved. Leave this place at once if you wish to keep your lives.
So I take it you're saving them then? If
How are
they're
they
already
being saved if they're dying?
Well, some eggs must be broken to save the larger brood. No.
Your name wouldn't have to be Armstrong, would it?
No.
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't fret over every egg.
Who are you?
So is your village in danger, then?
Who are you?
Who I am matters not. All you need to know is that I'm here to save our kind.
Alright, quit speaking in limericks and tell us how you're saving our kind.
As I've said, our group seeks the dominance of all dragonkind. This
Your
is simply a
group
step
is
along
one
that
of you
path.
and 2 hellhounds.
Why the hell would you say that? He just came from a portal.
It's literally a you and what army moment.
Look, I've given you the chance to leave, seeing that you have. There's 2 dragonborn among you, as well as your slaves. But I grow tired of these games. Leave now or pay the price.
Alright, time to
How
use my
much?
slaves. Fodder, get in front.
Yeah, I got money. What's the price?
Well,
I
we
want
all
to see
need-
what's in there.
It's not only like for us though. Thorn also has his own reason for coming here.
He's coming.
The coming.
The hellhounds take a step forward and start to growl.
Don't worry, we
Whoa.
got Goarulskul in front of them.
Hey, why don't you animal handle, you animal?
Oh, we're not here to fight.
It says fighter in my name, but okay.
The red dragonborn's patience is clearly growing thin, but seeing as you're the one who spoke up as a white dragonborn, says this is your final chance. What is it you wish to say?
Why are you gonna fight us if you're trying to save our kind?
Oh,
You've
jeez.
already spoken enough, Black One. I knew I would say the right one.
Wow.
You don't know your names.
Where's my soundboard for that one?
If you would like to refer to him as Red One, that works.
Whatever.
Doesn't have the same connotation. You might as well just call me a niglet.
Oh fuck. This
Alright,
scared the absolute
wagon.
fuck out of me, bro. You guys heard the knocks too, or am I the only one who has Void's soundboard on?
No, I turned it off.
I did. It freaked me out too. Thesera, he's looking at you. Well, speak up then.
Excuse my friends here. We don't mean any harm. Like, we just want to try and save our people, our Dragonborn. And also, this robot here was sent from his own god. We've seen the powers.
He goes back to muttering for a moment, thinking, gods, we have another cleric involved. He turns to Thorn and says, who is your god, Metal One?
The Almighty One, Thor.
Ah, I see how it is, he says. He turns to the Wraith and says, kill them.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
need y'all to roll initiative.
My fucking patience wore thin way before Red Man's did. I was just waiting for you guys to give the order. He was dodging our questions. I was like, fuck this guy, what the hell? He
Whoa.
goes first.
Well, Thorn is crazy.
He's got the power of Thor.
Yeah.
He's still zooming from that lightning.
He's
I have the
jacked.
power of the Flash.
Or like the power to sit on your ass. Get out of the way.
Goarulskul, sit there
But
and block.
you literally had 8 initiative. You're going last.
You literally had
18.
18. No, you got what is that? How many zeros is that?
A Googleplex.
Yeah. I think
All right.
Wood goes first.
What is everybody's initiative rolls?
10 for me.
I had an 18.
8 for me.
11.
Okay.
74.
Hi, kitty cat.
Oh, so
Please
you
don't
said I
eat
can
my
like choose an
cold
element at
food.
the start of battle, right? Or would it be something I
Yeah,
decide before a fight?
once per day you can choose an element for your weapon to deal the damage of.
Alrighty. So would that be something I would decide now?
If you'd like to before combat, I'll allow it.
Also, before combat,
Alternatively, in
Oh, go ahead.
combat, you can use it as a bonus action.
Yeah. So I will have my hammer in my primary slot, and since I'm dealing with hellhounds, I want to switch it to ice element. I don't know if that will or won't help me, but I'm hoping.
You wrote down each element it could turn into?
Yeah, let's see. My options were
Acid, fire, ice.
Sony, you got
lightning, ice.
you got an 11. you
Yeah.
said? Olgierd, what was yours?
10. Also, I had it written down +1. You said just make it normal.
In Squeeb, you got an 8.
Yeah.
Sorry, my cat is also being a bit annoying.
Hello, kitty.
Oh.
All right, ACs for everybody. Starting with Thorn.
19.
Holy.
Thesera.
13.
Olgierd.
17.
Squeeb.
15.
And you said that
That's so varied. I
Warhammer.
love it.
So you said the
All right,
Warhammer is a
HP.
+1, right?
Correct. It's still just a normal Warhammer, but it just deals. It can
Nice.
deal elemental damage. Yep.
Nice
Thorn
today.
HP total.
19. Oh, total or like right
You're
now?
at 19 out of what?
39.
Okay. Same for Thesera. What out of what for HP?
I was back to full health, I think, from the rest.
And what is that?
32. I think it was 32.
Okay, Olgierd.
I'm 23 out of 44.
Okay, Squeeb.
32 out of 39.
Does he look like he got chewed on in that realm? Or does he look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Okay.
Alright, guys, we can't afford to roll anything below 19s.
Yeah, let's see yours.
I give you a practice throw, but I'm not trying to burn my luck just yet. Just wait till I get in there.
How big is
Oh,
the doorway
right.
here? Is it just past Goarulskul?
It's about 10 feet wide, so 2 people can get through it.
But
You will have
anyone in the
to-
doorway would get an attack opportunity, pretty much.
Yeah, so like he's in the doorway, so you would have to slide past him to get through the doorway. All right, I've got everything I need. Y'all good to go?
Yes, sir. I'm not going to get any more ready than I already am.
All right. It's going to be the hellhounds up first.
But
Okay. The first hellhound is going to come through. He's going to go right here.
Oh, goody.
And remind me how you do the cone again. Somebody showed me how to do that last time.
Oh, so it's
You
the
get a
measure
measurement.
tool, but you can do where it
Measure
says shape. You can click drop
cone.
down.
Yoink. So we're going to say that hits everybody but Olgierd. He is going to use his fire breath. So
Oh,
he launches out a cone of fire. Everybody hit by that. So everybody but Olgierd needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
A 12 to pass.
16.
12.
Off the pass.
Did
Ooh,
everybody
What's your
pass?
dex
No,
mod,
not Thorn.
Thorn's got disadvantage as well on dex
Oh.
saving throws.
We'll see what your other roll would have been, Thorn.
Hopefully not a 1.
Why is it just chilling at rolling dice? No, there you go.
Wow, you would have made it with another one. But you have disadvantage.
Thorn, you take 15 points of damage.
Oh, crap.
Everybody else takes 7.
Oh,
Well,
gee.
besides Olgierd, who's not in the line of fire.
Literally.
And then this other one.
Wait, don't I only have disadvantage on stealth?
No, you have disadvantage on stealth and dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
Actually, we talked about this last time. You may not.
just
Yeah,
on
look up
stealth.
the armor again. Either
Yeah,
way.
I have
It doesn't
in
matter,
my
you rolled
little
8.
thing. It says
You rolled 8 first.
disadvantage on stealth. I put it next to my chainmail note.
Okay,
Don't
well,
matter.
then no worries. I mean, either way,
But I
you
still
failed,
got
but
an 8.
I was gonna see if it was a 1. Yeah.
Oh, man.
This hellhound is gonna go up, and it is going to. It's going to bite Olgierd.
I do it.
Right in the old geared.
He gets a 15, which I think misses, right?
Yep. And then can I use a superiority die to riposte him?
Does he have to hit for you to be able to riposte?
It's if someone misses me, I think I can riposte, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then go for it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look up really quick though, D&D 5e riposte to see what exactly I roll, and I think it uses my
Just
reaction.
a D8.
Well, I mean, I'd have to roll to hit back, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on maneuvers. So for riposte, it says when they miss you with a melee attack, I can use my reaction and expend a superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature, and if I hit, I add the superiority dice to the damage roll.
Cool. So roll the superiority die to see the damage.
Alrighty.
So it doesn't get rid of the die if you miss. Oh.
So the die's an 8,
Alright.
and then I'll just click Warhammer for my swing against him. 10. I don't know if I'm hitting him, huh?
Well, you-
A 10 does not hit.
Bummer.
And I think that
So you keep the die then, right?
you still burn the die, no? Because
It says-
normally
is
you
it-
wouldn't be able to attack with a reaction. I'm pretty sure you have to use the die to do the riposte.
You see, it says use your reaction and expend a die to make a
Oh,
melee
okay.
weapon attack.
Yeah.
Ripperoni, one died Roni.
Yep. Miss, unfortunately. That's going to be the Hellhound's turn, though, so at least they didn't hit you either. Thorn, you are up.
So which ones? Did you say one of them was dead?
Nah, they're full.
They're both full
Oh.
health. Yeah.
Hmm. I guess I'll just take a good old swing at this one right here. With my warhammer.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh,
All right.
You're gonna delete one.
Yeah, crit. Roll for damage.
6.
So 6 doubled to 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action on myself.
Good.
Actually, how is everyone's health looking?
Could be better.
We're
think-
about the
Better,
same.
better than
you.
yours.
Yeah, you
that's
took the
for sure.
most.
Olgerd, how's your health?
We were about the same until you got fire on you, so you should do it.
So you took 15 points of damage.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, it's like I need to see which one of these is. Okay, this is a bonus action. Okay. I can cast a healing spell on myself, right?
If it takes a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Remember, healing potions can also be used as bonus action.
I don't think I have any healing potions. How much do healing potions do again if I do have one?
It's 2d4 plus 2 for a minor healing potion.
Yeah, I'll just do that then. So 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, 4
Fuck.
points of health back.
Jeez.
I think you had 2, so I think you still have 1 more.
Went
No,
down the wrong tube.
I used one before, and I think that last battle, so that was my last healing potion.
I have plenty.
Oh,
Well,
I
you guys-
stole them.
You guys may have gotten some during your adventures.
Adventure.
I'll say
Okay,
while
my
you were
last
gone,
one.
you probably would have gotten something as well. So,
Whose turn is it?
I'll say you have another, I think it's called a potion of moderate healing, or just maybe it's a healing potion.
Just use second wind, chump.
So you said another healing potion?
Yeah, let me check. 1 second.
I'm about to get crispy. I already feel it.
Crispy critter.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand in the pillar at Thesera. Brilliant planning.
Wasn't it an archway?
The pillar is above it, yeah.
You have you have 1 potion of greater healing, which restores 4d4 plus 4.
Oh. It's literally double.
You have 1 of those and the minor one, so if you want to use the other one first, feel free to.
Fortnite chug jug.
What are you doing?
So it's 4d4 plus 2?
44 plus 4. There's one that does 2d4 plus 2 and one that does 44 plus 4.
That's 44 plus 4, right?
Mm-hmm. You hungry?
So you said I have that minor in addition to the minor I just used, right?
No, I'm saying you have 1 of each. If you used 1 in the previous battle, you think you only have 1. I'm just saying from your adventures off screen, you would probably have 1 potion of greater healing as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just
So
use
now, I'm
my
saying
own.
since you didn't know that you had that, I'm saying you can either keep the 4 and hold on to the other one, or go ahead and burn the other one and hold on to the smaller one.
Yeah, no, I'll just hold on to this one, I guess.
Okay.
Or sorry, I'll keep my roll and hold on to the other one.
Okay, got it. Anything else you want to do in your turn, then?
If I was to move, no, yeah, I'll stay here. I'll end my turn.
If you moved, you would take a attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okie dokie. It's going to go to the red Dragonborn's turn now. And he is going to cast command at Olgierd.
Huh?
Ooh.
Huh?
And he is going to say, in this sort of booming magical voice, he's going to say, "Drop."
Say what? Jump?
Drop.
Drop? Oh no.
You need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So do me a wisdom d20 roll.
14.
14. You fail, so you drop your weapon.
Clank. Both of them?
We'll say it's just the main hand, so just the warhammer.
Yeah. It's on the ground.
Isn't the warhammer your secondary though?
Oh no, for the ice damage, I put it in my primary this time.
You messed up.
And then he is going to step forward to right here and end his turn.
Shit.
Thesera, you are up.
Yep. I'm gonna move. Can I move right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move right
So
there.
you're sort of working yourself around around the column.
Yeah, I was like wanting to get around and then use my ice breath.
Okay. Is that a line or a cone?
It's a cone. So
Con.
Ooh. You can hit everybody.
yep.
Good movement.
So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'll
Do
say
some damage.
I'll say
What
draconic.
save do they need to make?
It's Constitution 12.
Okay.
And I'll just say witness the power of the white dragonborn.
Huh.
I know.
White cone.
And then
Line
they
fell
save on
flat,
all of
G.
it.
No, actually, it's 2 critical fails in a row. And then
You
the other
gotta-
person failed as well. They all fail.
Woo!
The gift that Muffin Man posted. Witness the power of the white dragon.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Any other effects to them?
Let me read it.
If they crit fail, they instantly
It just
turn
says
to
half
ice.
damage on a success.
Okay. 9 damage to everybody. All right. Anything else on your turn?
I'll cast Shillelagh as a bonus action.
I cast.
Okay.
I cast.
All right. Is that your turn?
And that's it.
Okay. As after you cast that, your sort of frost breath erupts. The shade is going to step forward. He's going to go here, and he's going to swing down his great axe at Squeeb.
Hello.
Hello there. General Kenobi.
20 is definitely going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Only a 1 on damage. So he deals 5 points of damage to you.
All right.
Some way you could convince it. Or is this just something taking his shape?
As he strikes down with his great axe into the top of your shoulder, you get a chance to look in his face. And indeed, this appears to be, at least in the image, of the same shade you fought before. But there's a sort of blankness in its gaze. that's different from the one you saw before.
Something different about this one.
Still gonna go turn into a blade blender
Give
on his ass
me-
if I get a chance.
Give me a perception check.
I perceive with my eyes. 14.
Around the neck of the shade, which seems to be almost incorporeal, you notice something strange. There's a very physical, like very present, amulet being worn around the neck of the shade in front of you.
Interesting.
What is that?
What is what?
What Hog just put in there?
He's on a leash, man. That's not, I was looking for a dog or something. That's the first fucking thing that comes up if you type leash. You type leash, that's the first thing that comes up.
Classic kill cache. Goarulskul.
All right, that is the shade's turn. Olgierd, you're up.
Okay. So, is it an action if I were to be all like, what the hell this guy make me do? And then bend up and pick my warhammer and put my weapons back how I want them equipped? Warhammer in right hand from an action, picking it up after dropping it?
It will take your bonus action to pick up the weapon.
Okay. Think I'm gonna bonus action pick it up.
Boner.
Main action swing at this guy who I know is already hurt a little bit. They both are from the breath.
Sure,
So that'll
go
just
for
be
it.
my regular swing. With 21 this time around.
21 definitely hits.
And then so blamage would be a d8 plus 3. And would the fact that it's ice do anything extra to these hounds or no?
Doesn't appear to do anything additional to the hound.
Got it. Okay.
Just 6 damage.
Yeah.
That's already with the +3, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That hound is not looking good.
Alrighty. I'm gonna pull the classic Patrick Star. I've done
Huh.
all I can do. So yeah, I bonus action and action, and I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Squeed, you're up.
I'll try and grab the amulet around his gobbler.
You just start yanking on, he's all harder.
Okay.
In a completely serious way, he wants you to yank it off.
Yeah.
Let's call that a sleight of hand check with disadvantage because you're in the middle of combat.
Disadvantage.
Is somebody feeling inspired today?
A 6 is definitely not going to get it. As you reach out, as if you were trying to attack him, he simply dodges the attempt.
Is that bonus action or full action?
That was a full action.
Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and action surge, and I'll attack him.
Okay. Action surge, attack, roll to hit.
15.
15 hits. Roll
Can
for
I go
damage.
ahead? Can I go ahead and put the trip attack on this as well?
Sure. If you'd like to.
We're gonna knock him down and then yank his leash off.
So does that, with the
Let me
trip
see.
attack, does that also deal additional damage? Or is it just...
Let me see. Let me read it
Yes,
real quick.
I'm already
You
on the
add.
maneuvers. It said trip attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can use one superiority die to attempt to knock the target down. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it has to make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, you knock the target prone, but it doesn't say in the, at least what I have pulled up, what that strength saving throw is.
It's just a. I guess their strength saving
I
throw
guess
against.
my guess would be against the damage.
Maybe. Yeah, like you add your die to the damage, and then they try to beat that new number.
Yeah. So you did 11 plus 7, so 18 damage. So it
beat
needs to
save.
beat.
That's tough.
Yeah, it doesn't make it, so you trip it, and you
That is
deal 18 damage to it.
Hey guys, he's got an amulet around his neck. I think if we take it off, he might be back in control.
You said it does deal damage as well, right? That
Yeah.
7 counts for damage.
Yeah.
Why don't you
said
just
to add it to
attack
the
the
damage,
amulet?
Can you just copy the text and put it in Roll20? Because
For
I'm
triple
wondering if it doesn't deal extra damage. That's just what the strength saving throw is, your damage plus the roll. Okay, yeah, I don't think it deals additional damage. I think that's just saying the saving throw is your damage plus the superiority die. So it deals 11 damage. The saving throw is an 18. It failed the saving throw. So it falls over and takes 11 damage. That's how I read that.
Got it.
Doesn't it just say you add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll?
Yeah, and in that sentence it continues to say, and if it's a target is
Larger
large or
size.
smaller, it must make a strength saving throw.
It
So
is a long-
I'm
that's a
saying that
long
the
ass sentence.
saving throw is to the 18.
That's a
is
long
that
ass
number.
sentence, yeah.
Yeah. All right, but it is lying prone now, so the shade is on the ground. Gonna go back to the hellhound's turn.
Oh goody, this is what I was waiting for.
This first one that's damaged is going to try and attack Olgierd again.
Of course. I hit with the
17
animals.
does hit.
Oh great.
Does 1d8 plus 3. Rolled a 1. That's 4 damage to Olgierd.
No, here comes the next one.
The other hellhound is going to try and move over this way. So Olgierd, you get an attack of opportunity on it.
Ooh, let's do it. 25.
Oh,
Holy shit, you crit it? Jesus. I wish I hadn't moved. Alright, 18 damage. Christ. I paid the price for that one.
They get a bite of you now.
Yeah, it's going to take a bite of Thesera. It gets a 17, which I assume will also hit.
yep.
It deals 6 damage to you. All right, Thorn, you're up.
Those are the rolls I want to see, guys, okay? We're gonna ignore
So, like-
my first one.
Sound like Mr. Mackey.
That was the point.
Okay.
Hellhounds are bad, okay?
Okay. There will be no hellhounds in this class.
Okay.
It's bad. Okay. That's the hellhound running away after you chopped off its anus.
So just to recap, this guy is on the floor and then this guy's almost dead.
Yeah.
It's not looking good, that's for sure.
It's looking grim.
I wasn't even worried about those three.
It's-
I don't know what this
it's,
man's capable of.
It's whimpering a bit. It's makes you very sad for it.
After it melted your face off.
Can we try to grab the amulet off of the specter dude now? Still?
You can if you'd like to. That'll be a sleight of hand check with advantage because it's prone.
Prawn.
Yo, let's keep it and we can put it on someone.
Put it on old geared. Free leashed. The rest of the D&D campaign, you just mind control.
Well, I was gonna say, whenever a player has to sit out the
Oh.
session, they just...
It's with advantage, thankfully.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Still
Wasted it.
bad. Still
Squandered
bad.
it.
Yeah, so you use your action to do that, and
just use action surge. Oh,
the hellhound must have like its jaw into your leg or something holding you back because somehow you missed the prone shades necklace. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
you have a bonus, right?
That's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, the
Are you
red
still hurt hella
dragonborn.
bad? Because you could drink a health potion.
The red dragonborn is going to go up. Let's see.
It's gonna turn my ass to
Which one do I want to do?
meat. Why? I wish I remembered the context of that episode. Why the hell is SpongeBob biting Patrick? Was that when he was trying to act like a goof in front of his parents, or
What are you talking about?
the gift muffin man?
Oh, yeah, that's when Patrick's parents came over and he was like pointing at him.
All right.
Oh,
The paladin
hit me.
is going to step up, and it is going to strike at Thorn,
Thrawn.
and he's going to say, "Die, you non-believer!" And he is going to strike it. He's going to cast. Excuse me. He's going to cast Branding Smite on his weapon, and then he is going to try and attack you. His weapon now is glowing with a bright red light. But as he swings down at you, he unfortunately swings through the air right next to where you were just standing.
I puckered so hard that now my ass is bright red too.
And that's going to end his turn. Thesera, you are up.
I'm going to shapeshift into an ape.
Hell yeah!
Is that Seth Rogen?
Okay. All right.
Harambe. Harambe, bro.
And I don't think I can really attack because that's my action to
That's your
shapeshift.
action, right? Yeah.
So I'm
Can you
just
bonus
gonna.
action to beat your chest.
I was just about to say that. I was gonna use a bonus action just to beat my chest.
I'm inspired at
But
least.
you're welcome to do that, and the hellhound is going to look up at you, confused.
It's animal on animal. It must convey some kind of primal message.
Who's this ooker in the duker?
All right. Now it's back to the Shade's turn, who's going to use all of his movement to stand up. And then he is going to strike at Squeeb again. 15. Think of 15 hits, yeah.
Who strikes me?
The Shade.
Got up.
He got up. Does he have another action?
He burned all
Yeah,
his movement to get up,
The-
and then
yeah,
used his
to
action
stand
to
up, it
stand.
takes all of your movement from being
Oh,
prone.
I thought it takes an action to get up.
You're thinking of cyberpunk rules.
Cyber dump.
In
he's
Cyberpunk, you
going
can
to
get
swing
up
at
and then
you.
move after.
A 15, you said hits, right? So he deals 6 points of damage to you.
Alrighty.
And then, as a bonus action after I meant to do this beforehand, but I forgot. As he sort of hits down at you, he looks at the situation around him and just lets out a guttural roar and goes into a rage.
Oh no.
Raging.
All right. Now it's gonna be Olga's turn.
Alright.
Olive Gordon.
I'm gonna. After that, I'm gonna
Second
swing
win.
at the dog in front of me again.
Okay.
See if I can
Roll to
finish
hit.
this pupper up.
You suck.
Critically failed.
Yep. Unfortunately, you swing and it bounces off the shield of the paladin in front of you, and you drop your weapon again.
Oh, he's a paladin?
God damn it. You call me Butterfingers these days.
Maybe it's because it's ice and like it's melting, it's slipping in your hand or something, but you can't seem to hold
This is
on to it.
horrible.
Doinks off Void's forehead.
All right, I think I'm gonna use my bonus action to pick it up again.
All right.
I'm gonna action surge to swing it again. 22 is much better.
22 hits. Yeah.
All right, let's damage this dog and get him off the game board. Back to the lobby, buddy.
Ooh. It takes that hit, and you think you hear some bones crunch as your warhammer swings into it, but it is still standing.
Jesus.
Still standing.
Squeeb, you're up.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna use bonus action to second wind.
I don't have my
Damn,
action surge
5.
anymore. Oh shit. He's rolling ones.
I'm
Oh,
gonna get
no.
in front of all of this Goarulskul apparition. And I'll use dragon fart breath.
Is that an opportunity of attack though?
It is from the Dragonborn.
Thank you for bringing that up.
You're
Just
welcome.
knocking my weapon out of my hand and sending a stab at
He
you.
gets a 16,
Oh no.
and because he still has his
Black Bart's
smite
Bane
up-
or whatever his enchantment was.
Wait, let me check
That
if
was
that's
a
there.
Christmas story
First
reference, by the way.
attack, if that is.
Well, all right, Black Bart, now you get yours.
Black Bart.
Yeah.
He called you Black One.
God, he is rolling terribly. That's better.
Rolling.
As he strikes down at you with his sword, you feel the initial blow hit you for 4 damage, but then the light from the blade seemingly enters your body all at once, and you take an additional 10 points of radiant damage. So
Oh,
14
that's
damage total.
That's not looking
And
good,
you are
guys.
also now your body is now glowing with a dim red light.
Help.
You should just hug somebody and see what happens.
I have uranium.
That's a lot of damage.
Now
How much
you're
damage
welcome to
made
do
me
your
wanna
breath attack.
gag?
if you want.
Alright, do breath attack.
All right.
You do acid, right?
Yeah.
A dex.
DC
Never
saving
mind.
throw is a 8 plus constitution plus proficiency bonus.
So it's a. What's your dex?
My dex is.
Oh, you
let's
said
see.
Constitution. Sorry, right? You said.
Yeah,
What's the saving throw they need to make?
Constitution is 3 plus my proficiency
13.
bonus, which is
Still
2. So
They need to make a 13.
yeah, and then I
Is it a
rolled
dex or a Constitution saving throw though?
it's a dex saving throw.
Yeah, I thought it was dex. Hellhounds. Hellhounds fail. Who's next on the list? Paladin succeeds. Oh, well, I told you what he is. The Red Dragonborn succeeds.
7.
The Shade succeeds. So they take half as much damage on a save, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
And then
3 points of damage to him.
Full on ones that failed.
Stealing my kill, I see.
You
Yep,
didn't have it because you didn't kill it.
You strike down this hellhound, but the other one seems to still be standing. Though just
I'm
barely.
still standing.
Get him, Gorilla Rogan.
Yeah.
All right, now it's going to go back up to the hellhounds. Top of the turn, unless there was something else you wanted to do.
Nah,
You already
I'm out of
bonus
actions.
action, right? You
Yeah.
already action surged as well.
Yep.
All right. This one confused acid-covered dog is going to go away from the gorilla, and it is going to attack Holgeard.
The beating the chest worked. It said, fuck this, I'm doing literally anything else.
I got a 14, which I don't think hits.
Barely
Right?
made it.
Nope.
Oh no, I don't have 15 like Squeeb. I actually made it by a long shot. You should try to be more like me.
Right. So he misses.
Can I repost him?
Do you still have?
Well, I have one last die from my
Okay.
list.
Then go for it.
Alrighty. So I roll the die first, right?
Yep.
And then I just do an attack and hopefully get to add that 6 to my damage. 7. No.
7 misses. Yeah. So both your attacks miss.
Oh, superiority die. I fucking must have got inferiority dies. I need to refund this shit. Alrighty.
All right, then Thorn, it is going to go to you.
Okay. Only because you said so.
Yes.
Yeah. You call them steamed hams despite the fact they're obviously grilled.
Hawk is steamed.
Is it an ellipsis? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Oh, that is also not what I wanted.
Why are you laying eggs on the battle mat?
I'm trying to delete this one, but it won't let me.
Wait, what the fuck? Do I need to zoom out? Where the
Okay, so
What are you trying to do?
I want to cast a 10-foot sphere that'll hit both of these two, but not hit
Oh, you should be able to
over
do that.
here. But I can cast it anywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should be able to do that by, like, casting it.
Oh, sphere.
Well, right here would be 10 feet if I were to cast it
Yeah,
off of that
right
sphere.
there, that hits both of these without hitting. Anybody else?
Void misses and it hits everybody.
Right.
Okay,
What are you casting?
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay. And what does that do?
Both of these two stinky people must make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the full text
And
of it?
What?
What's the full text of it?
Da da da.
You can just post it as well. I can read it if you want.
I think he could read better
I
than
think
you.
it has something to do with magic items, doesn't it? Maybe I'm
No,
making that up.
it
No?
does if there have magic items, but
Well,
He
yes.
squeezes a
That's
magic item right now.
why I asked that. You can if you just post it in the.
yeah, I'm trying to
do that.
copy it out of here. There we go.
No worries. Thank you, Ken. Constitution saving throw. Okay, so they're also going to have, because of your new ring, it's going to be +1 to the saving throw. It says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Glad I wasn't in there. I have a magic hammer.
Cool. What's your save? Should be 8 plus wisdom plus
I think
proficiency
it's
plus
13, 14. Plus the
Okay.
1, so 15.
1. What is your wisdom modifier?
4.
Holy crap. Is religion a wisdom check or a intelligence check?
Religion is a intelligence, if I remember correctly, because
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
was
an
wondering because I was
intelligence
like, how are you not getting better religion rolls? I thought it was wisdom for some reason.
check. No, it's intelligent.
They need to make
is insight is wisdom.
Excuse me.
Bless.
They both fail.
Cool. Well, with that, I'm gonna use my channel divinity. So they both take 3d8 lightning damage.
Which would go up because you're new ring too, right?
Yeah, so wouldn't it
Is
be
your channel divinity where it's like thunder or lightning damage? You can take the max
Yeah,
roll.
I'll use
or
my
something like
channel
that?
avidity and it'll do max damage.
Sheesh. Okay, so they all take 24 damage.
Oh my god.
Plus,
right?
don't I get +2 from my ring as well?
No, it doesn't deal any additional damage. That's to hit on an attack spell. It increases the attack roll, or on a saving throw, it increases the difficulty of it by +1. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
do the additional damage.
Is that
Just
only
makes it
with
easier to hit.
lightning spells though?
Thunder
Yeah,
and
lightning and thunder.
Damn, I hear the echo of your new place.
Yeah.
I guess we can call it. Why don't we call it the Ring of the Tempest?
Hell yeah.
That fair? That makes sense.
Yes.
Because you're a Tempest.
Why you said yes? It's not your ring.
It makes sense.
Because you're a Tempest cleric, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll call it Ring of the Tempest.
Tempest Ring of the Cleric.
Cool. What did we say? 24 damage?
24.
Yeah. Every session we
Nice.
just have to make the name longer.
Wasn't expecting that. All right. The shade evaporates, and as it does so, the necklace it was wearing around its neck clangs and falls to the floor.
Can I
The
just steal that
paladin
real
also
quick?
takes a good bit of damage. No, because that was your action.
What about a bonus action?
No.
What about my bonus action?
On your turn, maybe. But with that, now it's going to go to Paladin's turn.
Paladonk.
Assuming you didn't want to like move or anything else, Void.
I'll cast Healing Word on myself this time.
Okay.
Just because I'm hurting a little bit. I'm gonna cast that with my second spell slot though. So that'll be 2d4.
Okay.
2d4 plus my spell. 2d4 plus 4. Wait. My spell casting ability. Would that still be my wisdom modifier? So 2? Or 4? Sorry.
You're healing?
Yeah.
What are you asking?
So it's my spell casting ability modifier. That would be my wisdom modifier of 4,
Yep, as a
right?
cleric, that'd be your wisdom.
Okay. So that's 9 HP for me. So I'm back up to 17 if you're noting that down.
All right.
He's just sitting there thinking it will be 0 soon, regardless.
One second. I'm just trying to think what I want to do.
He's gonna cast Nuke. Deal 1d100 damage to everyone in a 100-foot radius.
Cool. He's going to look around him, sort of at the corpse of the hellhound that he had brought with him, the one that's very nearly dead, standing between the gorilla as well as Olgierd, and at the wraith he had just summoned, and he just scoffs for a moment and says, "Ugh, this isn't worth my time. I still have work to do."
Coward.
And he casts, or he doesn't cast, he uses a disengage action. And then as a bonus action, he is going to cast. Oh, what can I touch here?
He just got that scroll of Misty Step in his back pocket. Or no, then he wouldn't have to disengage, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't have to do that then.
That sucks. I wanted to pass him around like a blunt.
He is going to cast Spirit Shroud, upon which several undead spirits of Dragonborn are summoned in a circle around him. And he is going to start moving away from y'all.
Attack
Who's
opportunity.
within 10 feet of him? Well, he disengaged, so it avoids that. He just has to use his action to do that.
Was the other thing a bonus action then?
Everybody, yeah, he's using a bonus action for the spell. Everybody but Thesera also has their movement speed decreased by 10 feet next turn.
You gotta run him down, Gorilla.
And he is going to move to the pedestal. But he doesn't have quite enough to leave. All right. With that, it's Thesera's turn.
Still gotta beat this dog beside me.
Activate self-destruct, which takes up an entire map and kills everyone.
So I guess I will ook and use my multi-attack and attack this dog.
You say ook ook?
Yes.
11 does not hit.
No, I'll try the second.
12 does not hit.
Oh, it's so dumb. I missed both of them. That sucks. I will just...
All right. Anything else?
I will beat my chest, but like in a sad tone.
The dog relates having all of its ribs shattered at this point. It is also very sad.
Just have an animal heart-to-heart moment.
Shade is up. Nope, Shade is gone. Olgid, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna do something that this chimp couldn't figure out.
Die.
Go for it.
Swing at this with a
Oh
20.
my
20
god.
definitely hits. Describe your kill.
Oh yeah, 8 damage with the warhammer. I think whatever's not broken in him already, I want to break with the hammer.
All right. Last thing that was probably not broken was his skull. So as you swing down, your warhammer atop the skull of this last hellhound, not only does it shatter, but then all of a sudden ice encases its body and seems to hold everything in that broken dead state.
I like this thing. Alrighty. So my movement's reduced by how much?
By 10.
Okay, so I can still go 30, right? 'Cause I have 40 with the mobile trait.
Sure. Yeah.
Alrighty.
He's mobile.
30 could get me to him, yeah?
Yep.
He's
Alrighty.
mobile.
And now can a bonus action be used for anything like any kind of grab or anything like that?
I mean, you've got an offhand attack as well, but not for a grapple. No.
Okay. Too bad I don't have trip attack or superiority dice.
Or anything at all.
Or anything at all. Shit. I mean, he did take a fat hit from Thorn over there. I'm just gonna swing my bonus weapon at him.
Don't you
Hey,
got second
there.
fart?
Stop! A second what?
Second fart wind?
No, I use that to pick up my weapon.
Use that to pick up your
I
weapon.
used it after the crit fail. I used it to try again after
I thought you were
picked
saying
up.
you picked up your weapon and then shit yourself.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, quit running and try to chop him right between the shoulder blades.
Quit running.
5 does not hit anything.
It does not hit. No. He
Go
easily
out.
deflects it with his shield.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right,
shit.
Squeed.
I need help, guys.
Let's see. I'll expend a superiority die and use what's it called? Commander Strike.
Can you command strike a grab or only attacks?
Just attacks, I
It's a
think.
melee weapon attack.
Hopefully I critically freeze his legs to the ground with this one.
Alright, you try and hit then, old beard.
Old beard. Where'd my character sheet go? There it is. Oh, it also adds the superiority die to my roll or my damage?
Pretty sure it's
Your
damage.
If
15.
you hit. Yeah. 15 does not hit.
Fuck.
This is sad. Let's see what you would have got. 5.
Damn, I would have done a lot. That would have been
So
good.
how much can I move?
It's reduced by 10, so you're normally 30, right?
Yeah, so I can
You
move
can go
20. So I'll go up, square up with old beard, and I expended my bonus action too, right? Let me see.
Your bonus action was commanding strike, I thought. Or no, is that a main action?
It's his main action. I don't think you've used a bonus.
I'll take a sippy, and
Healing
then
potion?
small healing potion, then pass my turn.
Okay.
So that's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep. For the normal healing potion.
So 8 I heal for.
Okay. Thorn, you are up.
Get him, Thrawn.
Well, I can't move into the combat range, but
Yo, so
then I'll chill from here.
you have any kind of spell that can be all like, you know,
Damage.
eat shit. Cast it and he falls.
Smell shit. Then you second wind on him.
I casted smell shit when he said it got hot.
And
and
I'm
sweaty
gonna
because
cast
of the-
Sacred Flame on, our good old friend over here. He
Me?
must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Crit fail dex and fall down, please.
He fails.
Fall
Hell
down.
yeah. So now they'll
What
take
does it do?
1d8 radiant damage.
Radiation.
See, radiation was just magic before we started calling it radiation.
5 blamage.
Okay.
He flinched.
He succeeds his concentration throw, so the spirits of dead Dragonborn are still summoned around him.
What
And
he
he is
say?
going to turn around and say, "You fools, you may have won this battle, but I would dare you not to follow me unless you seek death."
I'm
And he is going
coming.
to strike at Olgierd with his sword. He got a 19.
I'm gonna eat it. Breakfast.
You take additional d10 from that. So in total, that's 16 damage.
I'm still up. Yeah.
All right. And then, after that strike, he is going to step into the portal. Y'all both have a attack of opportunity against him.
I was waiting for
So he's going. 17 does not hit.
No.
Let me hit him with the old roll of opportunity. So it's this d20 plus 7. And that's
Does
a
not
16.
hit. And he is gone.
Do those shadow guys around him increase his armor rating?
Nope.
Oh.
That's
Hey,
what he did
guys.
an extra d10 damage to you because of that, and they
He's
slow you
just-
down.
Hey guys, this one's slipperier than soap. So we're gonna call him Soap.
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to mention this, but when Thorn casted his Shatter spell,
Shattered.
He actually broke this column as well.
Oh,
So
damn.
now there's pieces of stone sort of falling around the ground there.
Okay.
The,
Fuck that
the
column.
column was magic.
No,
Oh,
it was non-magic.
non-magical. Yeah.
Non-magic.
All right. You are officially out of combat now since he has disappeared.
Pussy.
Could I get a heal?
Can I get a meal?
You can have old geared chicken meat.
What? Wait, I have chicken meat?
No, you are chicken meat.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be
What do
honest,
we do
guys.
now?
Hey, is the portal still like going crazy and cooking us?
Yes, it is quite boiling hot in this room.
Catches some fresh
As
air.
the portal is still open.
Let's try to put on a brave face, but I'm actually about to fucking die.
Yes, I assumed as much, old geared. Fold geared.
I'm about to fold.
Like a gear. Alright.
Well,
That could have gone better.
hey, how long is this thing gonna be open? I want to.
It closed.
Oh,
It's still open.
hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know. You guys are the Dragonborns.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I'm going in.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Are y'all sure you want to pursue into a gate that was labeled the Nine Hells?
Maybe we should short rest a little while.
I got 3 hit dice.
He did warn you that death was around the corner as he dealt 16 damage with a sword swing into Olgierd.
Hmm.
Let's set up camp.
I'm not saying no. I can adjust the story from here, but as it stands, that's kind of the information you have.
God has
He said
intervened
it's
somehow.
not great to move in there.
I got 3 hit dice. You guys want to short it?
Nah, let's just long breast.
Who said rest? I'm gonna die of heat stroke if we sleep in here. I'm sleeping outside.
I'm
I don't
going to
care if
heaven.
I don't care if there's mud. Hey, let's go long
we-
rest in heaven.
As you started moving across the room, the glint of something on the ground back over here caught your attention.
My necklace that I totally am
Oh.
acquiring on my own.
Oh.
Indeed, the amulet that was around the shades, around the shade's neck, is still lying on the floor.
Hey, what's going on with that amulet?
All right, do you guys promise? I'm about to die already. You could just fucking fart on me and I'd fall down. If I put on, you guys gotta yank it off or knock me to the ground and yank it off, alright?
Huh?
You want me to put it on? Like a kid on the playground. Dare me to put it on?
What do you think, Thorn?
Does it say anything? I'm gonna look at it first, actually. What can I tell from looking at it?
You don't seem to see much of anything of note on it, aside from a red gem in the middle of the pendant with a soft, warm glow coming from it.
Warm.
Can I make an Arcana check?
You can.
Look at this smart man.
Darn.
You know, you might be all like, praise Thor, or whatever, but I sometimes get the impression you don't know shit. Thesera, do you know anything about magic?
Thorn gets the sense that this necklace might be the most magical and amazing amulet he's ever seen.
Hey, Thesera, do you know about magical items?
Ook ook.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, demonkify and get over here and help.
D-Monk. Wait,
I was-
so... Druids
I was
have a
actually
limited
talking to
amount of
old Geared about that one.
I'll just say, wait, druids have a limited number of charges. Can they get stuck in animal form or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, funny you say that. In the other campaign,
Mhm.
there's a character who's been alluded to as potentially an ancient druid who is stuck in an animal form. But no, not normally. That'd be highly unusual.
All right, you aching ape. Tell me what you know about this, or what you can infer from feeling this thing up. I don't know how you magic types do shit.
Well, I'm still in the ape form, but I'll just take it to look at it.
Just holding
As you pick it up,
it up. Ape Arcana.
remind me, are you lawful? I think you're lawful good,
I'm neutral good.
neutral good. Um, the amulet makes you quite uncomfortable. Even in your hand, it's sort of hot to the touch. But as you pick it up, you feel as if something's tugging at the back of your mind, but it's as if it's locked away.
I'm just gonna like hot potato it back to Thorn.
Thorn, what's your alignment again?
I am chaotic good.
This thing burns the shit out of your hands, and you take 2 points of fire damage.
What the fuck?
I was chaotic good and I was finger fucking it.
I didn't think you had touched it yet, had you?
I thought I was handing it to Thesera like, hey, monkey, check this shit
I
out.
thought you were just pointing at it. If you picked it up,
Okay.
it was hot to the touch, and you also took 2 points of damage.
Whole beard falls on the floor.
I'm really glad I didn't put that thing on.
Did Squeeb touch it?
Did you squeak?
I was looking at Thorn touching it. Said, Thesera, get your ass over here and demonkify and come look at it. I don't know where I said I touched it.
It must be those ape mitts. Just don't get burned like our meat man. Wait, but what about Metal Man?
Metal Meat Man.
Yeah. Maybe it just hurts him because Thor. I don't know. He's enchanted steel. I know nothing about him. Hey. You think if I took that gem out of your chest, you'd just be a suit of armor?
Well, I guess I'll throw this at Olgierd's head.
I'm gonna die. Just so you know.
Olgierd, make a dexterity saving throw.
You fail.
4.
Fail, smacks you in the head and deals 2 damage.
I'm on the ground with -1. Help! Help me! Help!
Aren't you unconscious? Shut up.
Oh! It's not there.
People can revive me, right?
No.
I'm gonna lay here and have cardiac arrest while I'm unconscious.
Seeing as you're out of combat, you don't have to roll any death saving throws or anything like that. You're stable, but yes, you are unconscious at the moment. Right, what would y'all like to do?
No, I'm
I know,
already
Doug's
taking a
probably
long
tired.
rest.
I motion for Squeeb to go pick it up.
Squeak, do you pick it up?
No.
At least it bounced off my head and didn't land on me while I'm unconscious.
It's just
through my
burning
chest.
burning it through your forehead.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm going to shove it into Squeeb's chest.
Huh?
Okay, Squeak, what's your alignment again?
Chaotic good.
Oh, well.
Okay. As it touches your chest,
Can't I
it deals
dodge?
2. No, I'm gonna say she just put it right up against you. You take 2 points of fire damage. And also, as it makes contact with your skin, you feel that burning sensation there, but also in the back of your mind, as images of the time you spent with Goarulskul start flashing in your mind at sort of a rapid clip, and you also take 2 points of psychic damage. And as those images are flashing past your mind, you swear you could see the outline of him standing in front of you. Before eventually you drop the necklace and the images in your head stop and the shade of him in front of you disappears.
Mm.
Bro, you got it in the back of your mind. I got it in the front of my mind.
Yeah, you drop it onto Olgir's head. You start spearing his skin.
Olgerd wakes up. He's been branded by the amulet.
I know, and I have like a tattoo, a brand.
Is this it back on the floor then?
You drop it and it clanks on the floor again.
I'm gonna pick it up and wear it.
Okay. It's a bit uncomfortable for you to wear, but it's not dealing you any damage. And as you have it on, you continue to feel that tug at the back of your mind.
How big is your monkey head? Could you even get it around?
Do you want to focus on that sensation?
Yes.
Okay. Make me an insight check.
Wow.
On an 8, you can't seem to focus on it too much, and the little bit of sort of visual information you can get from it as you try to think deeply into sort of this pocket of your brain where this sensation is coming from is you see a familiar looking black dragonborn.
Not the one in front of me?
No.
Whoa.
But just as you're able to get that, the sense passes and it goes back into sort of a lockbox in the back of your brain. As y'all are sort of investigating this, you hear a loud sound come from the room over here, sort of whirring down almost, as the rings that are spinning around the central circle, you see them begin to slow down, and eventually the light flickers from the middle circle, and all of them form a single large concentric ring, and then, where they were floating before, they almost slide back into place, appearing to be ground like all the other portals.
Y'all gotta tell me about that one.
It seems the Red Dragonborn has escaped for now, but y'all may have gained a few interesting things, pieces of information in the meantime. And I think that's where we're going to call it for today, because I know we've gone 2.5 hours in Hog. I think you're tired, right?
I'm just sorting it out in my head while I sleep.
He's already sleeping.
That's true. Well, we're going to say that somebody picked Hog up, was able to get him back to 1 HP. Unless there's something very specific y'all would like to do back here,
I'm going to do to him.
I don't have anything else for y'all at Castle Dragonspear. Let me know if there's something y'all want at like the beginning of next session. Otherwise, I'm going to assume we go back to Dragonspear, we rest up, and we get ready to hit the road at the beginning of next session.
Like we go back to Clan Rakdos, or just like
Yes,
to Clan?
Yeah. Sorry, not Dragonspear. I'm still thinking of when Dragonspear we thought was a city and not a castle. Yeah, so like if you want to do something here, like you're thinking back to the last 2 sessions and there's something else you want to investigate, or there's something in this room you'd like to investigate, just put it in Discord and I can like describe what other information I have. But as far as I'm concerned, y'all have seen just about everything here. I've definitely gotten all the information across that I wanted to. So let me know if you do. Otherwise, we'll assume y'all went back to Clan Rakdos, rested up, and then we'll sort of talk a little bit about the results of what happened here before hitting the road again. Sound good?
All right.
Alrighty.